Nintendo holds 3 Directs a year, but one of them always has higher stakes than others. The June Direct used to be for E3, but now that that's not a thing, Nintendo just has to host a normal Direct. And despite E3 being dead, the spirit lives on with each company hosting their own events. And with all of that energy going around, eyes are always on the June Nintendo Directs.
But it's 2024. I mean, last year was a massive year for Nintendo, and this year so far has been very light. Not to mention the fact that Nintendo is getting ready to announce their next system, and it's a really weird time for a Direct. The Switch is at the end of its lifespan. I mean, how can we possibly get excited for anything else coming to it? Okay, so that's how.
Alright, jumping right into this, the Direct starts with Luigi being a dumbass in the reveal of a new Mario and Luigi game. It's great to see the series returning in a new style on a home console for the first time ever. The battles look exactly how they should, and this new gameplay style looks interesting. With that being said, I do have a gripe. I'm not really feeling the art style. It looks a little cheap. With that being said, it's very promising to see a new Mario RPG made from the ground up, and I hope this, in conjunction with the recent remakes of Super Mario RPG and The Thousand Year Door, promise a brighter future for Mario RPGs.
But where is Takahashi?
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Good.
Headlines, Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. Great to see, but I don't really care. Okay, let me reword that. I'm looking forward to this game, but the reveal trailer really showed everything we need to know. I get this is just an ad for it, and it's fine, just not really exciting. Next up, an action RPG, Fairy Tail 2.
Can you guess what Nicus thinks?
How about an awkward looking RPG? This doesn't look terrible, just weird. And what, a Nintendo Switch Sports update adding basketball?
What the Are we sure it's 2024?
Yeah, what a weird time to add a new sport to Switch Sports. This game came out, wasn't great, people stopped caring, so now let's add basketball? Later this summer? It's like they're asking for this to fail. Mio has an absolutely gorgeous art style, but that's all I can decipher from this trailer. And a sizzle reel of cartoon classics. I don't care, I don't care, and hey, I don't care.
Well, it wouldn't be a Nintendo Direct if there wasn't a sizzle reel of 3 games I didn't care about after all.
An Among Us update with new roles, which is actually pretty cool, I can't deny. Then a Monster Hunter-like game, or a farming game, or
What the fuck? Show me that again. You grow plants that turn into dogs? I just don't get it. I mean, I'm so lost. Can you show me something I understand? Oh, I understand that loud and clear.
Donkey Kong Country Returns is coming to Switch? Hell yeah. It won't be stuck on the Wii with crusty visuals and motion controls, and on 3DS with even crustier visuals. Nope, it's now playable in HD.
And considering that Nintendo loves to shadow drop re-releases like this, I very much see this being added to the what the
What the Luigi Mansion 2 HD has this same problem. Hell, it was even more egregious as that was revealed a year ago and is just now coming out. But to be fair, that's a 3DS game, so porting that is more work.
But you could consider this a 3DS game after all, so you got me there, Nintendo.
Well, after a great announcement, onto a lame one. Holy shit, never mind. Yeah, the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake announced 3 years ago finally gets an in-depth look, and it looks incredible. I know many are tired of the HD 2D style, although I think Dragon Quest looks great with it, and it gets a release date of November this year.
Well, that's great and all, but wonder what took them so long to develop this, and why just 3? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, the whole trilogy is getting remade with remakes of 1 and 2 releasing next year.
I'm so happy. And pissed.
The Erdrick Trilogy already has a way to play it on modern platforms. Sure, these aren't great looking, but I'd much rather have the Zenithian Trilogy remade. I mean, that'd be a hell of a lot more work, but it would be nice to be able to play more than just the original trilogy and 11 on Switch. But hey, I'm an idiot, I'll buy these anyways. And Yuji Horii makes an appearance. He pulls the classic talk about what you just saw, but of course I don't mind that because look at him. Look Look at him! I'd listen to him talk while holding a slime plush all day long. Well, back to some more headlines. Funko Fusion, Lego Dimensions is better. Another sizzle reel, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
I'm so excited for a remaster of a game I already own that's coming out next week.
The new Denpa Man is Animal Crossing, Persona, and Metopia all in one. Metal Slug Attack Reloaded looks neat, I will give it that. Darkest Dungeon 2.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, did I miss something?
More classic titles are on the way.
No, I didn't.
An NSO expansion pack update adding A Link to the Past plus 4 Swords and Metroid Zero mission to NSO, which is cool but also not. One of these is a port of a game already on NSO, the other is a remake of a game already on NSO. However, 4 Swords now has online multiplayer, which is great to see. And 2 N64 games, both for a new 17 plus NSO app, Turok and Perfect Dark. Japan introduced the 18 plus app a while ago for GoldenEye and Jet Force Gemini, and I've been wondering if they do the same thing here, and thankfully, they have. This allows for so much more leeway with games they can bring over. These two, of course, but also Conquer, Resi 2, Daikatana, the rest of the Turok series, hell, even Biofreaks. With that being said, here's my bitch. This app only hosts the 17 plus games. Why? I wish it would just host every game so that way I could just use one app and no need for both installed. I'm glad they're doing this to allow more games on their service, but it could be implemented better.
I always have something to complain about. I mean, I am a video game whiner after all.
Moving on, don't care. A Marvel Capcom arcade collection, which is awesome to see. So many of these games are iconic, so it's awesome to see them return. And Mario Party.
Is anyone really surprised?
Super Mario Party Jamboree. This looks excellent. It looks like classic Mario Party is back. Creative boards with branching paths and unique theming, a bunch of modes outside of the normal party mode, 5 new boards and 2 remade ones. After years of floundering, Mario Party is back. Can we drop the Super though? I hate the name Super Mario Party, especially since we already have a subtitle. Mario Party Jamboree, that's an excellent name, but we have to shove Super in there because Super Mario Party sold like crazy.
Well, I'm not gonna buy it because it has Super in the title. I'm gonna buy it because it looks like a good Mario Party game. Nintendo's not gonna know the difference, are they?
Well, let's get going on our final batch of wait. Zelda? A new 2D Zelda? In the style of Link's Awakening? A boss fight like A Link to the Past? Or wait, we play as Zelda? A new 2D Zelda where we play as Zelda.
I am so confused.
So, out of nowhere, here's a new 2D Zelda, and this isn't your typical 2D Zelda affair. This game focuses on this echo ability that lets her place items she's come across in the world to traverse it. This is bringing the sense of experimentation and freedom of Breath of the Wild into a 2D Zelda, which is so cool to see. A new 2D Zelda was a fever dream, but now it's a reality, and it's better than I could have expected. I can't wait to play it when it launches next year.
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th.
What?
It comes out in 3 months. 3 months. Nintendo really is the only company that will go, here's a new entry in one of our most popular franchises, and it releases in 3 months. Like, what? Well, final round of headlines, Just Dance, cause we didn't see that coming. Lego Horizon Adventures, a PlayStation game on Switch, and a PlayStation logo in a Direct. What a world we live in. Stray's coming over, that's awesome. It's gonna look like a Lord of the Rings life sim.
Because that's what we all immediately think of when we hear Lord of the Rings game.
Ace Attorney games only released in Japan are coming over, which is always great to see. Another Who Gives a Shit game, make that too. And to end it all out, a look at Metroid Prime 4.
Am I the only one who's not impressed?
Prime 4 looks great. It's exciting to finally see it in action, but I think a big thing about it for me is that we've already seen a Prime game in HD, so this isn't anything crazy visually. It's just a new Prime game, which I'm really glad I can casually say that. It looks good, I'm of course excited, but I definitely need to see more. And with the teased release date of 2025, I have a feeling it won't be long until we do.
Well, was that the best direct ever? I don't know, maybe, but I think we can all agree That did not go the way we thought it would.
With the Switch being at the end of its lifespan, it seemed we just get ports and basic spin-offs until the Switch successor launched. Yet here we have Mario and Luigi Brothership, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and Metroid Prime 4 coming alongside some spin-offs and remasters. The Switch is an unkillable machine. Last September I thought Wonder would be its final big breath, but we still have a couple more coming.
Overall, this was an excellent Direct and a lot of fun to talk about. Not just because there are all of these big new reveals, but because everything Nintendo had some small little pointless thing I could whine about.